to conquer you too. Hey! Hey! Hey, you snake! Hey, you snake! Oh, yes, you do. It's that cool. He's working.
What are they talking about? What's up, everybody? How are you? And welcome to Alone Together Pittsburgh. We are streaming to you live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are here right now, and I believe it is week 27. I think this is week 27 of this marathon pandemic that we're all living in here. We started the show the first day the shelter-in-place order came down from the state, and we've been doing it 3 or 4 days a week ever since. And it has been a ride. We never thought we'd be doing this more than 3 or 4 weeks, and here we still are. I believe this is episode... Dave, is this episode 87?
Who cares?
That's right. Okay, so couple of things. If it's your first time watching us, welcome, and thank you for inviting us into your homes and mobile devices. A couple of things. Ticking below me right here is our Venmo. It is @TogetherPGH, so we would really appreciate it if you could kick in a couple of bucks to support the artists involved with the show each night. That's where it goes. We're on PayPal as well. You can go to our website, TogetherPGH, and you can see our... the numbers there. So you can go there and give to the PayPal if you don't have the Venmo. I was just checking the COVID numbers in Allegheny County. It's been a little bit of a whirlwind. Today was 73 in Allegheny, 73 cases in Allegheny County. Yesterday was 90, and the day before that was 142. So we're kind of we're on a little bit of a roller coaster here, which means we all need to kind of get together on this, lock it down, put your masks on, keep the social distancing. I know it's hard. It gets harder every day, but don't be a jag. Just put on a mask. Bruce Springsteen actually said it best.
Put on a fucking mask.
That's right. He's the
Waiting
boss.
for my paycheck, Patrick Jordan. Can't
Bruce,
wait.
I'm sorry.
Gotta
I'm
get
sorry.
That paycheck.
Bruce, I'm
Gotta
sorry.
Get that
I'm
paycheck, Patrick.
Man, I can't believe
I like
Bruce.
you. I like you.
Can't believe
Gotta
Bruce
get
is still
paid.
chiming in here. We have got a pretty much an amazing show lined up for you tonight, so I'm not going to waste a lot of time with me talking, with me bantering, with everything like that. We're going to get to it. It is action-packed. We've got Madeline Greco, Mrheelyagirl, Erin Hart's going to be here, and tonight, singing on more than one occasion, the amazing Phat Mandy is back again to grace us with her melodious voice. But before we get to those fantastic guests, we have another piece of housekeeping coming at you. It is called the Engine House 25 Winery Jag-Off Poll. That's right, folks. We started our own bracket poll back in March when March Madness canceled, and we have been dragging it out ever since. What has been going on right here is the showdown. This is not a negative or a derogatory thing. The Jag-Off is a positive Pittsburgh-centric thing, and this Jag-Off is brought to you by Engine House 25 Winery. So if you go to eh25.com, you can find a fantastic selection of wines. bottled and made right here in Pittsburgh. The grapes come from Napa, Chile, and everywhere in between. You cannot beat this wine. They you go to eh25.com, and if you tell them that you found out about their wine from Alone Together Pittsburgh, you'll receive $5 off per bottle. That's right, folks. You go on there right now. Each wine, the labels are all made in-house. Each wine is a work of art. They've got about 8 or 9 different reds, including blends. They've got Chardonnay. They've got Rosé. Get it going. eh25.com. And there is an Eddie Vedder barrel of wine there. So if you pull some strings and want to throw some money down, get that going. Also, if you're bored after the show's over, go to the website, theclementemuseum.com. They've got a great auction going on right now with a lot of Eddie Vedder swag as well. So EH25, thank you. Get that wine. Get it going. Get that. They also have curbside and free delivery in the Pittsburgh area. Dave, tell them what the overnight was.
Overnight poll with none other than a certain man that we like to call Patrick Jordan, but goes by many other names that are actually his true divine name. You know, the name that we're given in birth is not actually the divine name that the universe has bestowed upon us. But Patrick Jordan, you were saddled with the name Patrick Jordan, and you were in our overnight poll against the commercial for the Pittsburgh Diesel Institute, which Pete and Dave aren't sure even exists. But that doesn't matter because reality doesn't matter anymore. That's something we've all learned. But let's look at the final results of this dang poll. Patrick Jordan, I'm going to vote for you because I got to find out what the results are. Can you see this? 84 votes in 5 days. It doesn't matter. Patrick Jordan, you dominated 96%.
Oh, wow.
The Pittsburgh Diesel Institute couldn't stand a chance because it doesn't exist in reality, but whatever, that doesn't matter. Once again, you have dominated Mr. Jordan, if that is indeed your true name, and I contest that it is not.
Well, thank you for voting for me and embarrassing me for another contest coming back at you next week or the week after. Patrick Jordan in Batman is way better than the real Patrick Jordan. I'll tell you that much right now. So anyway, we have a couple of other things going on here right now. We have a little thing called the Lil Jagoff poll in show. Only you watching right now get to vote on it. You may have noticed. Dave, do you want to talk to the people about it?
Yeah, man, I don't want to waste too much time. We got a show that is stacked from the top to the bottom. But the in-show show happening right now. You got your chance to vote. Only you, Facebook people. It's The Point versus Mount Washington. The View at Mount Washington versus The Point. Two great places to stretch out, take some selfies, shoot some TikTok videos. I don't know. Vote now. It's on. Go.
You had to put the Batman and Robin back in there, didn't you, Pete? When you put that going, didn't you? That's good. It's good. Some of your best work. Well, anyway, that's fantastic. So you guys can get to voting right now. People listening to the audio-only version of our podcast cannot vote. People watching the show later on the West Coast do not get to vote. Only you get to vote right now. You can have your say. Make it happen. Get to voting. It's already underway. So there's a million things I want to talk about, but we are so packed tonight, I want to get to the guests. So without further ado, our first guest is, I believe, one of the foremost body artists in the world. I don't think there's been a contest that she has not won. Let's welcome her, Madeline Greco.
Hey there.
Hey, Madeline. How are you doing?
Excellent.
Well, thank you for being with us tonight. So you are going to do a little bit of work on this beautiful model here.
I am indeed, for your viewing pleasure.
Fantastic. So before you get started, let's just tell me a little bit about you. So how did you get involved in body art, body painting?
Well, it's a great story and it's how I met my husband.
Oh.
He was painting at a festival in upstate New York, and I was living in Pittsburgh at the time. And though I didn't know I was going to change my life, my livelihood, or my location, that's exactly what happened. About a year later, I moved here to North Carolina. So I had to say goodbye to Pittsburgh after 18 years, and I loved being there.
Wow. Well, we miss you in Pittsburgh, but we're glad you get to be alone together with us this evening. So, you've won some awards. You've won some contests.
Yes. So my husband Scott Frey and I are the only artists in history to have won all 5 categories at the World Body Painting Festival. So we've been world champions 5 times, and 4 years in a row we achieved that. And there's my website. And yeah, and so it was a great ride. And for the last number of years, we have been teaching internationally, judging internationally, putting on competitions all over the world, and also putting on the largest North American competition. So we have a few things on the CV now.
All right. So, I mean, do people ever call you like, "Hey, I'm going to a party"?
Sometimes that definitely happens, and there's, special events, theater, film, it just really depends. People call you for a lot of reasons. And like I said, teaching and judging are biggies. We do a lot of our traveling for that.
I can imagine. I mean, the work here is incredible. So you're going to do a little something for us tonight.
That's true. We are.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have you get started, and we're going to check in with you periodically and check your progress as things go. And when you get started here, I think we should bring out a friend of yours who actually is how we got into contact with you tonight. Let's bring out Phat Mandy, favorite of the show.
Hey!
Yay!
So here's what we were thinking, Mandy. See if you're okay with this. Maybe you could sing a song or two while Madelyn gets started.
Oh, I would love to.
So kind of scoring the piece.
That sounds fabulous. I think I will start with our favorite True Colors, and then I will move into Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which I got to sing for Madelyn's wedding at the World Body Painting Festival in Austria.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Are we going to have me on the screen with Madelyn at the same time?
Yes, you will, Mandy.
Okay,
We've got this
let's hear.
We've got this all taken care of. They just needed to bump me out
What?
to be able to bring everybody on together.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Okay.
Okay.
Madelyn, I miss you. You look so beautiful.
I miss you too.
Brandy, you look gorgeous. Your model's gorgeous.
I know.
I miss you. Thank you.
Yay.
We love you. Wait. Here. Oh yeah. There.
Aww.
Love and adore you.
Yay. You with the sad eyes. Don't be discouraged, I realize. It's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all, and the darkness inside you makes you feel so small. But I've seen your true colors shining through. I've seen your true colors. That's why I love you. Don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors, they are beautiful, like a rainbow. Ooh, 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 ooh. Show me a smile. Don't be unhappy, can't remember when I last saw you laughing. If this world makes you crazy and you've taken all you can bear, well, you call me up and you know I'll be there. 'Cause I've seen your true colors shining through. I've seen your true colors. That's why I love you. Don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors, they are so beautiful, like a rainbow. Ooh, way up high. There's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over that rainbow, skies are blue, and those dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where those clouds are far behind me. When troubles melt like lemon drops away above those chimney tops, that's where y'all can find me. Somewhere over that rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds can fly over that rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, so can I.
Oh my gosh.
Love you.
This should just be the whole show. I mean, this is just amazing.
I mean, we could, in theory.
Well, take your
Not
time,
tonight.
Madeline. We'll just keep bringing Mandy back. All right,
That's
so
awesome. I get
so
serenaded by Mandy all the time.
oh my God, it's amazing. I wish someday I will achieve that status. Madeline, keep working. We're going to check back in with you periodically through the night. Mandy, let me just talk to you for a couple of secs.
Sure. Well, can we talk while they're painting? I mean, do we have to
Sure.
take them out? They're so pretty.
Well, hey,
I mean, not that you and I aren't attractive.
it's,
but,
I understand.
let's
There
be
you go.
realistic here.
There you go. There you go. So, Mandy, what's been going on?
Well, let's see. So I'm actually kind of really busy these days. My schedule is not quite what it was, you know, in the before times.
Right.
But my schedule definitely is picking up. You know, the reason I was late getting on for soundcheck is I'm actually taking an ASL course
Oh, nice.
through the Greater Pittsburgh Arts Council. So that's why I was running late, is I was learning how to say things like tan and black and white and museum and you know.
Nice.
So that, and I'm working on I got a single coming out not this Friday, but next Friday. I have a single called, I'm doing REM's Everybody Hurts,
Oh,
and I recorded it during quarantine, and I recorded it with one of the interns from Creative Life Support. I did it for a sync songwriting brief, trying to pitch it for a TV show, and I don't know if they'll pick it up or not, but I thought it turned out well, so I'm releasing it.
that's awesome. I danced with a girl at a junior high dance to that song.
Well, I hope you like my rendition. It'll be live. Next Friday. I could actually put in the chat. I think I will put in the chat
Please do.
I have a pre-save campaign.
Okay.
I have a pre-save campaign. People can go and save it if they want. I'll put it here in the comments.
They can do that before. They can pre-save it. It's a pre-save camp. It's like a before save.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have to text it to Dave to put it.
Okay. That's cool.
I got that coming out, and I got I'm performing at the City Theater Drive-In, the Drive-In Festival.
Nice. What's your date on that with the Social Justice Disco?
We're the last night. Yeah,
Closing it out.
It's the very last night, Sunday 27th, with Liz and her sister Katie. We're the singers, and we have guests Pastor Derek Tynes and Leslie Ezra Smith, the poet.
Oh,
and
I love it.
Holly
Yeah.
Hood, MC Holly Hood, and hip hop artist, and Big Juss, and we have one dancer. Sunday service, and Steve from Squonk Opera lent me his Trump puppet head.
Oh, nice.
So Ed Pinto is putting in like a sub like a BDSM sub forum, and Alicia Sunday Service is going to be doing terrible things to it for our poppy dance number Fourth Reich Horizon.
So get your tickets now, folks, because this is what it's going to look like at Hazelwood Green at the City Theater's Drive-In Festival, Community Festival. Closing it out. That's awesome, Andy. That's great. So are you going to stick around and maybe sing another couple songs for us later on tonight while Madeline keeps on working?
Yeah, I'm here for the long haul. I want to see what she does with Ms. Valentine, and Tommy Amoeba is running around here somewhere in his lobster costume, so he's prepared. You know, we're bringing it.
I mean, you just dangled a huge carrot for our viewing audience at home to stick around, because not only will we see the finished product of this amazing work of art happening here, Tommy's in his lobster outfit, folks. That's right. Tommy Amoeba is in his lobster outfit, and you will see him in it if you stick around.
It's true. You gotta wait for it though. It takes a minute.
All right. Well, cool. Well, thank you so much, Madeline. Keep working. We'll check in with you periodically. Mandy, thank you so much. That was beautiful. And
My honor.
we'll see everybody in a little bit.
Awesome.
This is awesome. Okay, great. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, Dave, how's the voting going for the in-show poll? Bet you it's good. Bet you it's real good.
I was talking and nobody was listening. I wasn't even in the screen. I was saying all this cool stuff. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
All right, so any check-in on the votes or just the hell with it?
Oh, yeah, that. Okay, cool. I got this coming in hot, baby. Mount Washington, 75% with 9 votes. The Point, 25% with 3 votes.
Okay.
All right, okay.
The view from the Mount. All right, that is fantastic. I tell you what, though, our next guest, I just want to pop right to it. I'm very excited. This man came onto my radar. And I realized something. He is a star, of every. It's always darkest before the dawn, in a dark time in our world. He was a light. He was a spark, right? He's the hero that we don't deserve, but we need. Let's bring him out here right now. You may have seen some of his footage. He's big on TikTok. He's big on Instagram. Mr. Mrheelyagirl.
What's happening, everybody?
Thank you for sparing some time for us tonight. How are you doing tonight?
Yeah, I'm kind of just living my best life one wheel at a time. So it's been, obviously COVID's been a damper on everybody's lives. It's been tough, but, I'm just trying to bring some laughter, some smiles to everyone out there. So it's not too bad. It's been worse.
Now, if you haven't seen the footage of this at home, Mr. Mrheelyagirl, Dave in the booth. We can't run the audio for you here, but maybe we can catch a little idea here, little taste.
Look at that.
I mean, imagine that. What song should be playing behind it?
Oh, that's Every Time We Touch. I'll give you a little. I'm no Mandy, but like every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. It's right there. That's about exactly, the same exact song. So
it's good. I mean, I tell you what, you have captivated a nation, my friend. Now, you went from 0 to how many followers on TikTok and Instagram?
Yeah, so I will tell you, when we started this thing, it really felt I'd probably have about 15 followers. I thought, my wife, obviously, I got a twin brother. I'd make him follow me, and then maybe a couple local dogs or cats. But we're up to about 115,000 or so on TikTok, and then another 20,000 on Instagram. So it's crazy, man. It's popping off. So I have no business to have a following that large. My wife tells me every day.
Have you become what they would call an influencer?
I think I've always been an influencer, Patrick Jordan. I think that just, that's part of my life, right? I came out of the womb influencing people.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of chose my feeding schedule. I chose when I started to tie my own shoes. So I was influencing people at a young age. But yeah, as the world deems that, defines that today, I'd say, maybe I am. I don't know. You tell me. That's what I would say. Am I influencing you?
Oh, right now I feel like I should drink an icy light while I'm watching this. I feel like I should play some sticks and get to work here. So, a question for you: Now, let's just let this go here.
That sounded better than Sticks.
I tell you what, it does now. That's for sure. But I don't know where I'm going with that. So you're drinking an extra large beverage there, I see.
100 ounces. You got to stay hydrated with the moves that I pull. You got to, right? You're going to pull a hammy, blow out an Achilles if you don't stay hydrated. Obviously, it's 100 ounces of Icy Light, but
Yeah. Well, hey, as long as you don't go to New York State with that beverage container, you're in good shape.
oh yeah, we'll be all right.
Now, what is this here I'm looking at here? This looks like this is classic.
I took this back to my roots. You know what I mean? I remember when YouTube first started popping off back in the day, and Sexy Sax Man was just pulling it out with some George Michael. Oh man, you can't go wrong. So I'll give you a little. You know, that's the tunage right there.
The smooth jazz. You're never gonna dance again. Is that what I'm hearing there? Was I hearing?
Oh, that's a Careless Whisper.
Careless Whisper.
So,
That's right.
absolutely. I ain't never gonna dance again. Yep, that's it.
You know, Dave might be able to take that one. Dave, do you want to take it over with some Careless Whisper? To the video, Dave.
Oh, I thought you just wanted me to. Oh shit! So
Why do you stop?
that's all I got.
Why'd you stop, man? Why'd you stop? Is the question.
Can I ask one question? Sorry to interrupt. One question. Last time I checked, Heelys only came up to size 12, and I wear a 13.
Dave?
Yeah.
That's where you are wrong, my friend. Size 15, baby. They are moving up. They said, I contacted him. I contacted the CEO. I said, we can't have this. I wear a size 17. So they're still working on getting up to my shoe size. But, you know, I just squeeze into them. So it's a little tight, but it's all right. Size 15.
I love you.
I got you, Dave.
Well, hopefully they're sponsoring you because you just sold about 5 pair to Dave in the booth. Every color in the rainbow. He's going to go for them.
You know, it's funny. My people are talking to their people constantly. They're great people, right? My people are great people. Their people are great people. But unfortunately, Heelys are deemed as a toy. And they said that my shorts keep getting shorter and I keep increasing the Icy Light sponsorships. So they said they can't do a sponsorship. But they take care of me. They're good people. But, you know, I don't got a discount code for anybody out there.
Now, when did you find out you had this gift?
You know, I gotta say, it goes back to, you know, when I was born, right? I came out
with the wheelies.
I literally wheelied out of the womb. It's, you know,
I feel sorry for your mom.
Yeah, it was a bummer, right? I told you I'm a twin. So my womb mate is, I like to call him my twin brother. You know, I just pushed him out of the way. I just wheelied right out. And no, I mean, honestly, I started this, you know, maybe back in middle school, but I wanted to pick them up again. And then I kept thinking, this is an impulse buy. Don't buy these again. You had them in middle school, you know, leave them there, leave them on the shelf, Big Papa. And, you know, I decided against it and I just went ahead and purchased them. And, you know, then I purchased 2 extra pairs just cause, right?
Mm-hmm. So a question for you, twin brother.
Yeah,
does he have the talent?
Oh, please. No, he has no talent. I think we actually had a triplet, right? I have this little lump on my back, and I think I absorbed his talent. And then just growing up, you know, with the other one, right? You know, we'll call him number 2 for now. Number 2, I think I just absorbed all the talent. I try to teach him all my best tricks, all my best moves, because, you know, obviously I do all my own stunts. But, you know, we're working on it. We need to he's been in one video, but you know, not healing.
So he's like the Danny DeVito to your Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, exactly. He's the other Gronkowski, right? Like nobody knows anything about the other Gronkowski, but that's who he is.
Unless you went to Woody High here down on the Mon River, because everybody kind of knows him, but because that's where they went to school. But
yeah, right.
But yeah, so outside of that, the other Gronkowski. All right. Your brother, it's gonna be weird at Thanksgiving dinner this year when he hears the smack you're talking. Phat Mandy has a question for you. Would like you to direct her posts. What's your day rate?
For you, Fat Mandy, I'll pay you $5. That's my day rate for you. But anyone else is $200 an hour. Now. I mean, hey, if you're from Pittsburgh, let's talk, right? Let's, we're alone together right now, so let's make this one big community. I love working with other Pittsburghers, especially somebody as talented as you, Fat Mandy.
Now, I know you kind of exude confidence. Would you call yourself the Tony Hawk of Heelys?
I don't think I'm there yet, right? I still got some room to grow. I'd say I'm the Bob Burnquist. Going back to my Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 days. That's the old number 2 right there. So he's got a tight grip, though. I will say that.
I feel like I'm looking at you guys in the womb.
Yeah, womb mates, man. I said it. My wife. So I never really talk about this too much, but my wife does all my video. And so this was my idea, and she said it was the dumbest idea I've ever had. But look at me now, right?
I would agree. Now, who does your wardrobe is the question.
Oh, see, I purchase all my own wardrobe. So people ask me all the time if I just have this stuff in my closet. Now I do, but this jacket I owned, and but that bad boy right there, that's a Blades of Glory onesie. That sucker, she was purchased. So.
I mean, you're breaking a lot of hearts right now, letting people know that you're married and that you have a good relationship with your wife.
Hey, this stallion has already been tamed, but that's not to say there's not a stallion out there for all you single ladies. So I got some single friends. I'll introduce you, but unfortunately, this stallion has been tamed. So
now a question for you about one of your videos. I don't know if we can pull this up. Dave, bring up the video where it's raining. Because while Dave's doing that, while Dave's looking for that, I noticed an evolution in your videos, right? From when you started to where it came. And if you go back through and you look at all the videos from the start to where we are now, I mean, it's night and day. You've come a long way fast, but you can see the roots. You can see certain moves that you hadn't quite perfected. And I think that takes a lot of guts to leave that up there for people to see the start to the finish. Scroll down a little bit, Dave. There you go, with an umbrella, Dave. The one with the umbrella, right there. Stage right. There you go. Let's click on this. There's one move in particular that I find kind of... What song's playing to this?
This is It's Raining Men, so...
That's the move right there. The splashing in the gutters. The shirt comes off with the snap to the Heely.
Yeah, that right there, that splash took years of practice. Years. And, I just recently perfected it. The best part about this video is right here. You can't really see it, but in the back left corner there, my young neighbor kid is deciding to join in what seems to be the exact same moves that I'm doing. So right here, and what I say is he's just a young, hot dude doing hot things in training. So that's all we are. We're hot dudes doing hot things out here.
Well, let me ask you another question. What, would you ever consider teaching what you do?
Oh, absolutely. Did Obi-Wan Kenobi decide that he wasn't going to take on a Padawan? Of course, you got to pass it down. I'm not trying to just, die alone, right? I'm trying to die together in Pittsburgh. I'll take on any Padawans that want to be trained.
Now, people are finding out about you as well. Okay, people are knowing you. People might be recognizing you on the streets. I know you've shot something at the Point, which is up for vote right now. Right there, the Point versus Mount Washington. How do you fall on that before I move on here? Mount Washington or the Point?
Mount Washington is for a bunch of yuppies, man. Come on now. The Point owns it. I can't even believe that it was 75 to 25%. How many people just go to hang out at Mount Washington? Nobody. How many people go hang out at the Point? Hundreds.
Okay, so speaking of which, you've shot a couple of videos at the Point now. Now, people are kind of recognizing. Do you get recognized on the street? And if so, does it make it more difficult to shoot these videos?
I wouldn't say it makes it more difficult. I've only had one, somewhat strange encounter, and that was, near my hometown here. I'm from the north side. We were filming, and some older gentleman came up to me and said, "Hey, my wife's a big fan of yours. We love your videos." I say, "Hey, man, that's cool. I'm in the middle of filming one right now." I said, "Oh, great. I'll be right back." I said, I don't know what that necessarily means, but I'll see you later, I guess. And he came back with his 1-year-old child. And I said, "Oh man, nice, nice seeing you." And he's like, "I'd love to take, a picture with you and my kid." And I said, "Let's do it, pal." He hands me his child, and as soon as I take a hold of this baby, the baby just starts screaming its face off, literally blowing up. And I don't know what to do, right? Like, I'm only, about 14 years old, maybe 27, but whatever. And I just don't know what to do. And so I try to hand this baby back to this man, and he won't take his own child back. So outside of that experience, it's just all good vibes, right? Just a bunch of, people wanting to be in a video. Hey, come on in. I want people to be in these videos. It's great.
Is this the child that showed up in one of your videos in your baby front backpack thing?
No. So that is a good friend's baby. I asked to borrow that baby, so that baby was okay, right? But no, this was a random baby. But if people want some baby pictures with Mrheelyagirl, I'm all about it, right? So
there is right here. Would you do what now? What song's playing now?
This is "Call on Me" by Eric Prydz. Also, many people would know it as "Valerie" by Steve Winwood, but a little bit of a remix. So pretty solid stuff, though. This is a great video.
Well, I would hope you think so. I mean, you snap right in. I mean, you've got definite moves on the heels. But I have something for you. If your Heelys could talk, what would they say?
Say, "Man, I'm so pumped that this hot dude doing hot things is putting his feet inside of me every single day." 100%. That's what they'd say. Well, actually, they talk to me.
What else do they say?
They say, like, "Hey, man, why don't we go down Permanis, get a nice little sandwich and some fries and slaw, and then we just go wheel around down at the Point? Why don't we wheel around Marcus Square?" And I say, all right, Heely girls, let's do it.
All right. So you keep those ladies happy. I understand. That's good. That's good. Okay. Mrheelyagirl, one last thing. What's your favorite sound?
My favorite sound? I'm a big Dumb and Dumber guy, right? I love me some Dumb and Dumber. And, whenever Lloyd, decides to start singing, Mockingbird, I think that's one of my favorite sounds. But even more so than that, when he gives you the most annoying sound in the world, I think that's probably my favorite sound. I can give you an example if you'd like, but you let me know.
I'll tell you what. Give us a taste, but wait till Dave pulls up another video and you can kind of score the video with that sound. Dave, dealer's choice, man. He'll pull that up any second. You might want to, wet your whistle to get ready for this.
All right, hold on.
Go to your big one. All right. Cheers to you. All right. Well, we might not get this moment, and you know what? And people might be thrilled about that. So what is coming up? What is on deck for you, sir?
Yeah, hey, we're like I said, I'll keep saying it. We're a bunch of hot dudes doing hot things here in the Mrheelyagirl gang. A bunch of hot chicks doing hot things. It doesn't matter. You can do.
You don't discriminate.
Be whoever you are, right? So what's next is to just keep doing what we're doing. We're having a blast doing it. I think people are liking it, and even if they're not, people, I'm enjoying it, and that's for me. I'm not going to put out any content that I don't enjoy, that I don't watch, that I don't think's the best. So.
Well, I'll be honest with you, and I'm going to put all BS aside. I have laughed out loud at the majority of your things at least once or twice. I mean, it gets me every time. I know what's coming sometimes, but it still doesn't matter. It's seamless. Your editing is tight. You're a credit to the TikTok community. And so on deck, are you videotaping anything big coming up that you might want a crowd to show up at? We can help pump that out. Any dates, any times? Are you planning anything?
We're going to shoot to have another big one. We had one, a few weeks ago, and we got to be careful with social distancing and all that stuff. But I think we're going to have another big one early October. So we're going to have, some pretty fire songs coming up. Anybody that wants, some more details about the exact date and location, we're definitely going to be in Pittsburgh. Check me out on Instagram. We do all the posts and announce everything there. And we can really, but I think it's going to be I'll tell you right now, the song that's going to be there, it's going to be Better Off Alone. It's a 90s classic. Just think about, 90s rave, think glow sticks, and we're going to have a great time again for sure.
All right, I like that. One more question for you before we have to go. Is there a Spotify playlist for your tracks here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was one of the most requested things that we had back in the day. We're putting out all the, songs and heaters that people just can't remember. So Spotify playlist, pure heat, pure vibes and pure heat all day. But check it out, Mrheelyagirl. I got a link tree that's on my Instagram and on my TikTok. You can click that. All the links are there. The Spotify playlist is there, and you can listen to these pure heat tracks all day.
Well, Mrheelyagirl, I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I want to thank you for talking with us here tonight. And everyone watching at home, literally do yourself a favor. Check this out. This is not time wasted. This is time that you've earned. You've been in this pandemic for a long time. You need to laugh. You need to see some talent. And what are you drinking there?
Oh,
was that the PBR coffee?
Oh, that was a fun video. We were filming for Brewmate, which I'll say one of the best koozies out in the game. But we were drinking this at like 8:30 in the morning. By the way, I'm just calling that out. That's Truly's, White Claws, PBR coffees, the full smorgasbord. So
right. Well, cool, brother. Well, thank you so much. Everyone, check this out, Mrheelyagirl. Thank you for your time. Please come back and see us when you get closer to making your next video. Absolutely, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not kidding. Check this out. It's worth your time. It's a lot of fun, and everybody needs a laugh. Now I'd like to check back in with Madeline to see how things are coming along. So, Dave, how are things? Oh, whoa, you work fast.
Trying to.
Oh my goodness, we've got arms, we've got chest, we've got face. Wow, my goodness. So this is looking. Oh, hands. Oh my goodness, we've done this all. So. Madeline, I mentioned Arnold Schwarzenegger at one point. You've had some time with Arnold, haven't you?
I have had some time with Arnold these last couple of years.
Now, what happened? How is that possible?
So that's kind of an amazing thing that happened in my life. Is I met Ms. Jan Tanna, who is out of Lynchburg, Virginia, and she is the inventor of airbrush tanning. And if you know much about bodybuilding, or if you don't, I'll tell you that competitors have to be very tan. And so she is actually the official tan color of the Arnolds.
Oh.
And she travels all over the world to tan competitors and to her company. She has different groups going all over.
Mm-hmm.
And so she decided that she wanted to do a creative project, and she decided to sponsor the Jan Tanna Body Painting Revolution. She found us, she had us creative for her, and we do it in the U.S., which draws 250,000 people through the doors of the Columbus Convention Center. So that is not socially distant at all. That is like this close.
Oh, wow.
To you. It was canceled this year, as you might know. However,
thankfully,
also South Africa and Spain. And
oh my gosh.
Those are the three that we do at the present.
Well, that's amazing. All right. Yeah. Fantastic.
So I've been on stage with Arnold. I have pictures shaking his hand.
I know that's awesome. I mean, you don't have to tell me about getting airbrushed for bodybuilding competitions. I don't know if you can tell here, but these guns are loaded.
Right, of course. Yeah, what am I telling you?
Oh yeah, what are you telling me for? You're preaching to the choir here. I mean, obviously.
Might not know. You know.
I just do Arnold presses every time that I'm not on camera. You can't tell. I got weights all around. Anyway, keep on working. We'll check back in with you a little bit.
All right.
Thank you so much. Well, Madeline keeps on working. I can't. This is getting crazy over there. It's beautiful. I want to tell you a little bit about another one of our sponsors, Red Start Roasters. If you go to redstartroasters.com, you will find out this is one of the premier coffee roasters that you're going to find in the Pittsburgh area. They are the only bird-friendly coffee roaster in town. Go to redstartroasters.com. Use the coupon code TOGETHERPGH. You'll receive 10% off your order, and they are continuing to do free shipping during this pandemic in the 412 area code. So if you're in the greater Pittsburgh area, they will deliver to you for free. And they have their own brick and mortar, an actual storefront, if you'd like to pick it up right here in the East End. So go to redstarroasters.com. You can find out all the information you need. But up next for us, very excited to have, she's back again from farm to table. Here she is. And I hope she sent pictures of her quarter cow order. Here is Erin Hart. Nice. There you go.
So, yeah, it's amazing.
That's amazing. What's more amazing is you. How are you?
I'm great, Patrick. How's it going?
It's going okay. How was your week since we spoke last?
It's been good. I submitted an 80-page proposal to the USDA to continue the Farmers to Families Food Box program.
So you submitted it. That's off your plate.
We submitted it. Yes. And we're delivering, right now we're in the midst of delivering 13,000 boxes in 3 weeks to various nonprofits in Allegheny, Beaver, Washington through the program. So as of this Saturday,
It's amazing.
Have anything else coming until we hear back from them saying that we got the contract. And there's a bunch of different people in Pittsburgh working on it. Paragon, Monteverdi, Schneider's Dairy, Marburgers, Turner's. So there's a lot of food out there. People are delivering to people who need it.
Well, fantastic. Well, that's amazing. So last week you told us you had ordered a quarter cow.
Yes.
Okay. So do you have proof?
I could take it down to the freezer to show you.
No. You know what? I think I might have found some proof on my own in case you dropped the ball and letting us know. Hey, Dave, do we have pictures of what a quarter cow looks like?
Yes, exactly.
So that's one shot. That's a taste like that. And Dave, you got another one? Okay, there's a little bit more.
Yeah, there's another. Okay, this is good. This is perfect. So you can see on the top of that picture. So that's ground beef. So those are soup bones. That bag that's right in the front. And not everybody gets the soup bones, but if you roast them and then I usually put mine in a crock pot for 24 hours with some vinegar, and at the end it's like gelatin. So you might have to keep adding water as it's cooking. You just put it on low. You can see some steaks there. I'm
sorry, trigger warning to vegetarians and vegans.
Oh yeah, this is not. But so what's interesting, Patrick, I mean, if you want to eat food that is like returning carbon from the atmosphere into the ground, this food is one of the only things that can do that, because animals eating grass in the sun, and farms that they're like grass farmers when they're rotating the cows from like one field to another. They're sequestering carbon back into the soil. So it's not just carbon neutral. It's exactly what we need to have happen, in this time where we need to take like immediate action. So this was from a farm in Armstrong County. I asked my neighbor during the summer, I said, do you want to split this with me? And she said, sure. And then I went up and I realized the hanging weight was like 193 pounds, which was probably like 130 or 140 pounds of meat. I had all the roasts turned to ground beef. So I called her and I was like, hey, Rachel, how many pounds do you think you need? And she said 10. And I said, okay. But luckily I have a lot of sisters, and so I put out some feelers. So I delivered some other, some of other people also got some. But this is basically, this is what it looks like.
Now, how long is that going to last you and the family?
Well, my parents are out of town. By the time they come back, I'll give out more. This will last us for a long time. But the nice thing, so instead of getting roasts this time, I just had all the roasts made into ground beef. And so because we use a lot of ground beef, like tonight I made nachos, burgers, chili. We eat meat, so we're not vegetarians. So
you had like a whole tailgate party for dinner tonight.
Yeah. Tonight I made stuffed peppers, nachos, potatoes, and green beans. That's what they're having.
It's nice. Dave Fraley says it's a nice pile of meat.
It is, yeah.
All right.
So-
Well,
Steaks, you can see like those are like Delmonico. So you can't just eat steaks because otherwise you'd be eating like a very small amount of the animal. So the whole idea is like use the whole animal and not just like these prime cuts that people want, but using the whole entire animal.
but you can get a little turf and turf though, right? You can get you can get a couple of Delmonicos, you can get a couple of steaks, and then still have you don't it doesn't have to be all or nothing, right? It's not just soup, bones, and some ground meat.
No, it's a mixture of everything. So I mean, when you talk to the butcher and you get what you want. So this time I had them I have all these roasts from the last time we got one, which was probably like in April. And I just don't cook a lot with roasts. It takes, I can't even remember to thaw them out, let alone like have them cook for the amount of time that they need to cook.
Right.
So this time I just had the roasts made into ground beef. But you could get, you tell them exactly how you want it prepared. You work directly with the butcher. So you're buying part of the animal, and then the animal goes to the butcher, and the butcher does everything that they need to do. And then they call you and say, okay, we have your animal here. Like, we have your quarter here. How do you want us to cut this up? And then they choose how they cut it up.
I like it. Well,
yeah.
Next time you go in on that, you give me a call.
Patrick, I can bring some over to you like this weekend.
I don't know if Eileen would be into that right now, but I'm saying next time I got to prep her. I got to get her ready for it. I got to save some room in the freezer. We gotta. There's not a lot of real estate there right now. So we have an extra refrigerator. Okay.
Don't ever use. So that's just like extra freezer space.
Nice. All right.
Freezer. Yeah.
So what do you have to tell?
Local meat.
All right. So what's going on this weekend, going into next Wednesday when we see you again? What's happening? What should people be looking for this weekend?
Well, this weekend on September 19th, it starts Thank a Farmer Week. So the state of Pennsylvania is working on that, and PASA Sustainable Agriculture, which is a statewide organization that promotes small family farms throughout the entire state. So basically, we encourage people and we ask them to invite their elected officials, go to a farmer's market and go thank a farmer. The life of a farmer, imagine if you have animals, someone needs to take care of them several times a day. If you're a vegetable farmer, you're working, this time of year just nonstop. Dairy, they milk those cows a day. So go thank them. And you would not believe how much, when you start a dialogue with people who are growing food, they're very interested in talking to you. They want to know what you think. They want to help you find local sources of whatever it is that you want. So if you're vegan, they can help you find beans that are local, grains that are local, all kinds of vegetables, how to prepare them so that they're unlocking all the nutrition. This is what the kinds of things that farmers can do. So or go to a farm store and thank a farmer. So you'll see, we'll be doing some social media posts and encouraging people to go out over the next week to thank their farmers.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on with us again. And I can't wait. You're going to be back next week?
Yeah, I'll be here.
All right.
Yep.
Can't wait to see you. And we'll talk soon. Erin Hart, thank you so much.
Go
to Farm to Table PA.
The artists. The artists are great tonight. Yeah.
Oh, this is a big night. This is an art night here.
Yeah. I'll be tuning in.
All right. Well, stay tuned, I guess. All right. Thanks, Erin Hart. Go to farmtotablepa.com. Find out all the information you need about buying fresh and buying local. Keep it local, folks. All right. So, Dave, should we do a check-in on the poll, or should we just get right back to Madeline?
There's somebody else in the room, and I don't know who it is.
Oh,
that's better.
Oh, geez.
Let's check that poll, man. Let's check the poll.
Okay,
That's a good one. Give me 1 second. I'll bring that up right now.
Bring it up, buddy. Bring it up. should we call it, Dave?
All right, here we go. Mount Washington's still in the lead, but I don't know. You want to call it? The point is catching up. 69% now for Mount Washington.
Well, let's let it ride till we'll check in with Madeline, and maybe we'll bring back Mandy for a while, and we'll all have a little chat here. Let's bring back Madeline first. Let's give her. Oh my goodness, it's coming along. All right, Madeline, how you doing over there?
All right, we're doing well.
Fantastic. It's looking amazing. It's looking amazing. All right. Is Mandy with us?
Hey! Oh, that looks so beautiful. I love pie.
I know you do. I know somebody else does too, I think.
Yes, he does. He does.
This is taking shape over here. This is moving fast. So Mandy, have you ever been painted?
I have actually. We lost Madeline.
She'll be back, Mandy. Don't worry. Dave's just
Doing
making some
magic.
moves.
Doing
He's
So,
doing magic.
actually, I have been painted. I was painted where Madeline met her sweet husband, Mr. Scott Frey, at Brushwood Folklore Center in Sherman, New York, and I was. Madeline actually was the one who brought me to Brushwood to MC her poly glamoury cabaret.
Oh.
And I was the MC for this burlesque extravaganza, and it's fun doing burlesque at a clothing optional campground. You know, because typically the artists on stage are wearing a little bit more than your audience, but not for long. Not for long. It's a temporal thing. And Madeline painted me the second year I think I came, or maybe it was the first year. We were doing she broke the world's record of number of people body painted in one place at one time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What was the number of that?
It was 264 is what we ended up breaking the record with. So
That's a lot.
we did 2 attempts on the Guinness World Record, but that is the one that we set, and it's been broken about 3 times, I think.
That's a lot of paint.
She had stations. It was very methodical. She had like the base coat section, and then like the detail section, and you stood in these tubs, and she had all these artists organized. That's how I met my girlfriend, actually. But I had a little. I was having stars painted on me. I was blue with white stars, and we made like a giant design. They were directing us around the bonfire. It was before the bonfire was lit, thankfully.
Can imagine.
It was nice, and we didn't have drones back then. Imagine the
Oh,
photo
wow.
we could get today if we were to reenact.
I know.
Definitely, huh?
But Mandy,
It was the year we had a helicopter. We had someone go up in a helicopter and shoot it.
that's old school.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need a drone. You just get an actual helicopter, like the one that flies over my house every night. But Mandy, I just want to tell you something that I haven't told you before. So the last time you were on the show, and you sang the "Want to Take a Spa Day in Mr. Rogers' Mind"
Yes.
song.
I'm going to be recording that soon, I hope.
Okay, just so you know, my daughter was watching when that happened, and she straight up sang the chorus for about 2 weeks afterwards. She still does it. She'll be playing and she'll be like, "Want to take a spa day in Mr. Rogers' Mind." A 2-year-old. Just so you know, Lil Pepper is a fan already of Fat Mandy. She loves it. Actually, I can hear her doing it right now in the other room.
We'll have to get her on the recording. Maybe I should get a children's chorus, and she can lead the children's chorus.
I don't know if she'll do it on command, Mandy. She doesn't want. She's a performer, but she doesn't want to be told what to do about anything.
She doesn't take direction well.
No. She doesn't take direction. Period. But it's good though. It's good. She's the best. So anyway, well, Madeline's putting some finishing touches on and rolling. We've still got some time, so you can still keep doing what you want to do. Mandy, there's a couple. I mean, would you think about maybe singing another song before some of the other stuff that you were thinking about doing?
Oh, sure. Do you want it from just me, or do you want Tommy? Is it too soon for the lobster?
I don't think it's too soon. I mean, right now, If you think the
He's
lobster's
actually
ready,
he's actually standing in the wings. So
Well,
he's here. He's ready. He wants to sing the crustacean blues.
well, let's bring him
turn
in.
the stage over to Tommy Amoeba, the lowest form of life. Life. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in between, give it up for Tommy Amoeba, the lowest form of life. Say hi to Madeline, honey.
Hi to Madeline, honey.
No, what are you doing?
First, I need to show people my shoes.
Oh yeah, definitely the shoes. They're not Heelys though, are they?
They are not Heelys.
No, I want to get Heelys.
Too late up.
But they're glow in the dark. I can't really get them up to the camera.
I want that Heely guy to direct my next music video.
Yes. Here we go.
Oh, very nice.
There. So, and this is the guy I'm singing to. Okay, can everybody hear me? I guess they can.
Yeah, they can hear you.
Okay.
You can hear them, right?
Okay. Okay, this is part of a jazz opera that I wrote. This is the first introductory song. I have a series of four songs that appropriates the melodies of jazz standards to tell the tragic story of a lobster friend. I'm not going to reveal the end, but how else do tragic stories of lobsters end? But, you know.
Don't give it away, hon. Just sing this song.
Okay. Let's just say he gets into a lot of hot water. Anyway, here. Lobster, and see if you can guess the melody that I appropriated for this first song. Okay. A lobster boy who lived upon the ocean floor decided to go for a swim on a whim and without a care. And then, oh crap, inside a trap he became ensnared. 2 weeks go by, to Woolies fish market go I. Inside a tank this boy I saw, with taped claws I had cash to spend, and so I bought him on the spot, not for the pot, but just to be my friend.
That was beautiful, Tommy Amoeba. Thank you. Yay, Tommy Amoeba and his pet lobster. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody in between, give it up for Tommy Amoeba, the lowest form of life.
Since I can't see my shoes on.
Well, we saw them, Tommy. We saw them. Believe me. There we go.
Oh, they saw him. Yeah.
There's my shoes.
They're not Heelys, though. I'll tell you what.
They're not Heelys.
So have you, Mandy? Have you seen Mr. Hrheelyagirl?
I had never seen Mr. Hrheelyagirl before.
You really can't understand it until you watch it with the music.
I'm gonna check Mr. Hrheelyagirl out. I'm impressed by the couple clips that Dave showed us there. You know, the careless whisper.
They're edited with a punch. I'm just gonna say they're edited with a punch. It's start to finish. It's well done.
I'm quite serious. I want him to direct my next music video.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if it should be for Everybody Hurts. You know, we'll have to think about what song.
No, why not? Why shouldn't it be for Everybody Hurts? It's just say think about it. You got to think out of the box.
That's the problem with me, is I'm always thinking we should be watching Madeline paint. I don't need to be
I'm watching her. There it is. It's coming in. Oh wow.
How beautiful is that?
We're less than an hour here since the first brushstroke, by the way.
So when I went to Austria to sing for Madeline's and Scott's wedding, I have to say it was crazy hot. Like models were fainting, and the sweat was just. That was the other time that I got body painted by Madeline, but also some of her contemporaries, artists from all over the world, and I'm Phat, and I
With a P,
sweat.
Phat.
Yes, and my sweat also is spelled with a P. It's sweat.
Swept.
I was sweating, and I was schwitzing, and just like it's so hard to keep the paint on the flesh.
Well, yeah, I was Madeline. That's a serious practical question. Just keep on working, and if you don't want to talk, you don't have to. But I would imagine, especially in the bodybuilding era that you were talking about, how does this thing? Everybody's sweating. You're out. It's a lot of these things are happening in summer festivals. How do you deal with sweat? I mean, is there a specific kind of paint?
There can be, yes. You can use paint that has a water base, like we're using tonight, and we're in a nice controlled atmosphere. Or you can move to an alcohol-based paint, but it can be waterproof, but it's also hard to clean off because it's waterproof.
That's what I was going to get at. Yeah, that would be hard to wash that off. You go to work the next day and you still have everything on your face and half
some
of it's
of those
there.
really intricate designs, where they paint your whole face and everything, so the models can only eat like teeny tiny little bites of food so they don't mess up their face.
Oh, I can imagine. Well, models tend to only eat teeny tiny bites of food on most cases. But
these are the things I focus on.
This
I'm
is
like,
okay.
what do they eat? Are they eating? Are they eating?
But yeah, they're drinking with a straw, a very small straw, like a cocktail stirring straw.
That is true.
Yeah, you can imagine. So I mean, it goes around. I mean, yeah. I couldn't sit still for as long as you're sitting still. I don't know how you're doing it.
So do we have any more guests tonight?
No, I think this is it, Mandy. It's just we're just gonna have you.
This is it. So I got my one song left. So let me see if this guy's even watching, and let me text him because he was. The reason Miss Madeline is painting a pie tonight, a devilish pie, in the form of one model, Miss Brandy Valentine, is Pittsburgh's favorite burlesque props builder, Mr. Edward D. Pinto, Victorian restaurateur. There he is, with the Trump head that we're borrowing. He didn't build the Trump head, but there's Ed Pinto right there. It's his birthday today.
Oh my!
And yes, there's Ed Pinto. Beautiful Ed Pinto. It's his birthday, and I think it should be a Pittsburgh holiday. I think, yeah, so many burlesque and circus artists have had photos taken in his tub. There's a whole Facebook group for Ed Pinto's tub. People come from all over the country to take pictures in his tub. Not during COVID, obviously.
Right.
But before COVID, there's dozens, maybe 100 artists from all over the land that come to Pittsburgh and go to Bellevue and find this tub. Holly Hood's taken pictures in that. I've taken pictures. Of course, I've taken pictures in the tub. So many. Heather Jingle. Heather Jingles Meek. Just Jingles took pictures in that tub. And anyhow, so Ed Pinto his birthday should be a Pittsburgh holiday. He's built props for so many of us.
I can attest to that. Who has a better mustache in your opinion, Ed or Mr. Mrheelyagirl?
I'm partial to Ed's because he does the twirly thing.
Right.
I'm a big fan of the twirly thing. As you can see my eyebrows, I do a twirly thing.
I understand that, but like speaking on facial hair tip, you see, having to live with a mustache that does something is a little bit more accepted than it would be to just have like your straight up what Mr. Mrheelyagirl's facial hair configuration was. It's not as roundly accepted. Like you look at Ed, you think artist. You think what's he doing? He can twirl that thing up. He can put some wax on it. He can get it going. Mr. Mrheelyagirl, it is what it is.
Mrheelyagirl's got the porn stash.
That's what I'm beating around that bush.
Porn stash.
Is Mr. Mrheelyagirl still with us, Dave? Is he still in the green room? Probably not.
David, I don't know what to tell you. You got to make friends with him. You got to make friends, and after
That
COVID,
guy's got places to go and people to see. I think he's not here.
Oh, all right. Yeah, okay. Well, he's not. He didn't stick around in the green room, and that's okay. That's okay.
Well, I don't know if he's watching or not, but I'd like to, if now's the time, I'd like to sing a little happy birthday for Ed Pinto,
Okay.
if I may I?
Please do.
Okay. Happy birthday. Actually, Dave, can you switch the pictures around? We need to have the devil pie painting in the center. I'm just sorry to direct from the driver's seat. Yeah, we need to put no. We need.
But are you in the driver's seat, Mandy?
Well, I get Dave. Let's get Madeline in the front and center there.
Let's see more duck.
More.
There you go. Let's see more of that mustache, Dave. Can we get him bigger on the mustache?
Oh, his mustache. Yeah, he'd had a rough night with the Trump head and Daisy there. He'd had a rough night.
See that?
That's a disheveled Ed Pinto right there. That's a. But can we put Madeline in the big screen? Because I want it when Ed sees it, I want him to see the brandy and the pie and the devil.
If you're just joining us, this is Alone Together Pittsburgh. We want to welcome you welcome you guys for joining us. There's a Venmo ticking across the bottom of the screen. Together PGH, if you'd like to support tonight's artist. And we've got Phat Mandy and Madeline Greco's doing some artwork on the thing there. Dave, make it happen.
Yeah, this is yeah. No, it doesn't shrink. Limitations of the platform. So
But
we
can
can
you
we
put
can remove
Madeline?
them, or we got to do that.
It's okay.
Yeah, center Madeline. Make her big.
We'll get there.
There we go. Okay. Okay. From Madeline Greco of Living Brush, America, and model Brandy Valentine, and me, Phat Mandy, and Alone Together Pittsburgh, we say, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Ed Pinto. Happy birthday to you. We all want your pie, your satanic pie. We'd like to eat it in your bathtub. Ed Pinto, you are a Pittsburgh treasure, and we have one of the world's most famous body painters painting one of the most beautiful women, and Tommy's gonna sing with me too. Happy birthday to you.
Well, there you have it.
Yay! Pie!
Happy birthday to that guy right there.
Happy birthday! Oh, bring back the duck. Bring back the duck.
Madeline, how are you coming?
Oh, we're doing well. I could
Oh, my
keep going.
goodness.
I can stop right here. It always develops more the more time you put into it.
Well, if you want to give it another couple minutes, we can let it roll. If you're into work, I mean, Brandy, right? But
Yeah.
Brandy, nice to meet you. I'm Patrick. I forgot to get your name earlier. You look fantastic. Let's. I mean, what could you do with 3 minutes?
Oh, I can just get a little more done on the face. So that'd be
Go.
great.
All right, go for it. Yeah. All right. So maybe 3 to 5 minutes. Mandy, Dave.
Yeah.
While Madeline's finishing that up, hey Ed, we could talk about we should call the in-show poll and tell our audience at home what the overnight jagoff poll is from the Engine House 25 jagoff poll. Okay.
Mount Washington
won the in-show.
Done deal.
We had a lot more people watching than voted. I don't understand why people don't vote. This is what bothers me. Everyone's got to vote. Got to start learning now. So anyway, Dave, break some news here on the overnight poll. It's a big one.
It is. Ladies and gentlemen, your overnight poll. as per the rules of the Jagoff and the bracket thusly, and the machines of God that turn the wheels against all the best of Pittsburgh's the brightest as they battle neck and neck, head to head, bucking horns, touching each other's hands, and looking lovingly upon each other, but knowing that they're going to backstab each other, like Julius Caesar done by... What the hell? Ah, fuck it, I forget. Here we go. Seaback versus the Imp and Iron is your overnight tonight.
Seaback what?
Rick Seaback versus the Imp and Iron Drink Classic. It's only fitting that Rick Seaback's got to go against one of Pittsburgh's culinary, tongue-tasting, tied most important drinks in the world, the Imp and Iron. Rick Seaback. Rick Seaback, who took to task the man, the hacker, the one that tried to take the poll down. Rick Seaback was the winner, but now he's got to see how he stands against Pittsburgh's beloved Imp and Iron. Take it. That's your overnight together, pgh.com/vote.
Get it going. Get it going. It's live right now. Now, Rick Seaback, I'll tell everyone this right now. We had made a conscious choice to not have Rick Seaback be in any of our polls. We did not have Rick Seaback. We did not have Fred Rogers, right? We were avoiding a couple of people, right? What ended up happening was we got hacked. The hacker was messing with the show, and we decided to put Rick Seaback against the hacker in the poll to show the hacker who's boss, kind of a thing, like what Pittsburgh's all about. And the hacker conceded after Rick Seaback vanquished him. So now Rick is in the poll. Now Rick would have been like a number 1 seed in the original bracket poll, right? But right now he's battling to just get into the poll. So he has just got, after tonight, he might have one more win to get into the big Jagoff poll. So it's up to you right now. Rick Seaback, the Imp and Iron, Imperial and Iron City, the Imp and Iron, the shot in a beer. There it is, right there. Get it going. Get the vote going. Where would you fall in that category, Mandy?
It's not even a question for me. I mean, Rick Seaback is... I mean, I have a big crush on Rick Seaback. Like, there isn't anything I wouldn't do to... I don't want to embarrass him, because, like, you know...
Madeline as well.
Yeah, yeah, no, there's no question for me. Rick Seaback is king. Madeline, what do you think?
Seaback's biggest fangirl.
That's saying something right there.
I've had impure thoughts about Rick Seaback.
I think everyone's had impure thoughts about Rick Seaback, Mandy. Rick Seaback's an icon. He's an icon, okay?
He is. He's what, you know, Rick Seaback is like our Brad Pitt.
You know what? If there was a Mount Rushmore...
Our Fabio. He's like our Fabio.
Our Fabio. Okay, speaking of sweet facial hair.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Seaback has some pretty sweet hair. Okay, let me ask you a question. If there was a Pittsburgh Mount Rushmore, other than Ed's duck, who would be on that? Who would be on your Pittsburgh Mount Rushmore?
My Pittsburgh Mount Rushmore would be Ed Pinto's mustache.
Mm-hmm.
Sophie.
Oh, okay.
Definitely Sophie, and I think
Rick Seaback.
Rick Seaback for sure. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Rick Seaback, Sophie, Ed's mustache, and you know, I'm gonna say. I think Montez Freeman.
I love Montez. That's a hell of a.
I think Montez, Rick Seaback, Ed Pinto's mustache, and Sophie.
Okay, that's good. All right, I like it. Okay, that is your opinion.
I'm allowed to have it. Yeah.
No, I love it. That is great. Madeline, keep on painting. Who would be on your Pittsburgh Mount Rushmore? You spent years here.
Fat Man D.
There it is.
Oh.
And then, wow. I love Rob Rogers.
Oh, Rob Rogers. Okay.
Put Rob Rogers in there. And
Dave, get Rob Rogers on the phone.
And
I'm going to knock on the wall.
Dave actually shares a wall with Rob Rogers.
Oh, that's kind of hot.
They live next door to each other. They're like in the same dorm.
Okay.
Are they in those co-living? Huh?
Tell him I said hello. It's been a long time.
Okay, he'll remember. Rob Rogers is like an elephant. He doesn't forget anything.
That's right. That's right. And then, of course, Rick Seaback. I mean, that's it. Like, put him on there twice. I love him.
I like it. There you go. Hey, well, while we're at this, keep on putting the finishing touches on. Dave, Pete, who would be on your Mount Rushmore? Come on in. We can get you in here. Pete, who would be on your Pittsburgh Mount Rushmore?
Pittsburgh Mount Rushmore.
You get 4.
I gotta get 4.
4 or less. Did you freeze?
No, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking, my Pittsburgh Mount Rushmore. Manny Thiner. Shit. Jasiri X.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Trying to think who else. That's hard.
It can go back hundreds of years.
I don't want to go back hundreds of years.
You don't have
I just
to.
want to go back dozens of years.
Okay, that works.
Who else? I'm trying to think pinnacles of like Pittsburgh, at least like in my opinion, of people that are like important. I mean, Fat Man D definitely up there.
Oh.
And I'm trying to like round out like kind of Pittsburgh music scene, like. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, there's so many choices. Like, I love too many Pittsburghers to really choose.
Yeah, it's hard. You could do a different one every night. So you did good. Dave Mansueto, you've been here long enough to vote. Go ahead. Keep going, buddy. Keep going.
How many do we get?
You get 4. Think about it. Pete, what's your 4th?
My 4th.
Lord Grunge came in. Dave Fraley just said Lord Grunge would be on his.
That'd be a good one. Shit. There's so many people. Like, that's the hard. It's a hard decision to narrow it down.
Tommy Amoeba said Fred Rogers, who I think should be on everybody's.
I like to put people that maybe wouldn't necessarily be on there. That's how I would think about it.
Okay, so Pete's alt Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, the alt
All right.
Mount Rushmore.
Okay, good. Think on it. We're going to give you till Dave's done to come up with number 4. Dave, talk to me. He just disappeared.
Dave's gone.
Dave's gone, man.
All right, my picks. We get 4, right?
You get 4.
Okay. Let's see. Pete Spinner, Patrick Jordan, Fat Man D, and Madeline!
Yay, Foxy Monte!
With a little side of Ed Pinto.
Oh my god.
Or just the duck.
I would just that duck. If that duck could talk,
Bring back the duck.
you know what that duck? You know what that duck would say? Quack.
Ow. That duck would say, "Ow."
All right.
Ow.
All right.
The duck said woof.
Good. Okay. So as we're winding things down here, we're giving Madeline some time to put some finishing touches on. I think it is time for Mandy to sing Rubber Ducky. I think that there's the only thing that can be.
Well, bring back.
Oh, would you stop telling Dave what to do? He's gonna do it.
It's like a 3-second dramatic zoom. Give it to me, for crying out loud. I'm sitting here
Let
twiddling my
Dave
thumbs.
let Dave call the show.
I like the idea that Mandy just comes in and is like, this is what I want. Screw what you guys are doing. This is what I need right now.
I haven't been on your show in a bit. I've been running my own show.
Forget the big reveal. Let's just see Madeline do every inch of this. Let's not do like a turn the page thing. Let's not have a reveal. Let's just do it, Mandy. Let's give it to Mandy. Go ahead, Mandy. Go ahead. Whatever you want to do, Mandy. Rubber Ducky, if you like, or anything else.
I'm afraid to tell Dave to bring back the rubber duck.
I think everyone has it etched in their minds.
Dave, can you zoom in on the duck?
Okay, look. There's one thing is. Go ahead, Mandy. Just go ahead.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time so much fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. You, rubber rubber ducky, joy of joys. When I squeeze you, oh, you make noise. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of. Rubber ducky, I can't get enough of. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Happy birthday, Eddie. Madeline made you a Satan pie. Pie. Pie.
Madeline full screen.
Happy birthday, Eddie.
Yay. Wow.
Oh, it's so beautiful, Madeline.
Let's see those eyes. Oh, my.
Ooh, pretty, pretty. Did you make the headpiece too?
I did, although Brandy accessorized, but it's a nice little UV horn piece.
Ooh.
There she is. She has her devil eyes for you.
Oh, wow.
Pretty.
Yeah, did you see them?
Yeah.
Not
Oh, I
really.
didn't see them before. Those are
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Ooh.
All right, let's pull it back a little bit so we can see the arms and everything else.
Wow.
Oh,
Here, I'll set it down. There we go.
amazing. Well, Madeline, you're better than advertised. I'll say that right now. So thank you so much for doing this. And you can check out Madeline, find her, see what she's up to. All of her website is in the comments here. The same thing with Phat Mandy, who hopefully records this the Spa Day at Mr. Rogers' Mind song. I'm gonna get in on this. I'll get in on this. What we're doing, Pete? You want to get in on this?
Get in. The thing. There you go.
Ed is watching, so we're happy that Ed has made it here on his birthday. And so thank everybody. Tomorrow night on Alone Together Pittsburgh, we've got a fantastic show. We've got Janice Burley Wilson's going to be with us. Kate Romaine is going to be talking about what Kate ate. We've got people from the Pittsburgh Recovery Walk are going to be here talking about that. And I'm sure I'm missing somebody. Pete, who am I missing for tomorrow?
Devron Daly. Right?
Oh, yeah, Dave Ron Daly is going to be here tomorrow. How could I forget Dave? Dave Ron Daly is going to be here. So it is an action-packed show. This is a week of action-packed shows. So tune in tomorrow. Thank you all so much for doing this. Thank you all. Mandy, if you want to send us out with another song, you can feel free. If not, we can just call this a night.
You are my friends. You are special. You are my friends, you are special to me. There's only one you just like you, my friends. I like you in the daytime, in the nighttime, anytime that you feel it's that right time. For a friendship with me, you see FRIEND, special. You are my friends, and you are special to me. There's only one in this wonderful world. You are all so special. Love you.
Thank you all. LivingBrush.com and FatMandyMusic.com. Check it out. Thank you guys so much for a fantastic show. We will see you tomorrow night. If you guys want to stick around in the green room after, offline, we will be here chatting. Thank you all. Stay safe. Keep your masks on. Keep your distance. And don't forget what Sally Wiggin told us.
Black Lives Matter.
She said that too.
Yeah, they do. Amen.
When I walk out and there's someone without a mask and they come too close to me, I'm just racked with fear, and then I want to punch them in the face.
There's two of you. All right, everybody. I think we've said all that needs to be said. Have a good one. Here's to you all. And stay safe, everybody. Thank you. We'll be back tomorrow. Alone Together. Hey, everybody. We're offline.
Yay, we're back.
Ish. Are we still rolling? I think we're still rolling.
No,
Hey, everybody.
we're
at home.
still
We're gonna say
rolling.
goodbye again.
Everybody wave and give a blow kiss. Bye bye night, everybody. Bye.
Night, night, bye.
Bye.